What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another live stream. And can everyone hear me all right? And so, what we're gonna talk about here is the Sony Spider-Man universe and kind of like with its future, because even though with Web officially released, and even looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score right now, and just even so, like even with their future and where it's headed and whatever Sony has up their sleeve, and I feel like we could be at one heck of a treat, but I guess of what Sony is like trying to hold on. What Sony is trying to do with their Sony Spider-Man universe, it's kind of like a way out of hand here. So I figured we could talk about it live here. So is anyone joining right now? Hold on. Let me tweet out the live stream link. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Good. So I just tweet out the link. Hold on. Yeah, so it's fun when I do these streams. Yeah, so because of the thing, like if you saw my review for Web, I'm pretty sure it's up here on the channel. You guys are pretty much do know that I rant on the movie entirely, especially if you saw my ad theater reaction. But even like with its fan base, and if even everyone is entitled to their own opinion, of course. But even of what Sony is up to right now, is that even and also trying to get Spider-Man 4 out. And I heard that yesterday that with Sony, like they're trying to get Spider-Man 4 out I mean, as soon as possible. But even with like Kevin Feige over at Marvel Studios said they're too spread way thin, and that they're like trying to like they don't want to rush it out, like they want to take its time. But even with Sony, they want like a mega blockbuster on their hands, especially after the failure of Madam Web and its low Rotten Tomato score and its horrible reviews. And even the upcoming Craven the Hunter, and that movie looks so meh, and it looks so like just so outright bad. And even for when I watched the trailer for this thing, Like maybe because I'm thinking like, oh, I mean, there's not a Spider-Man in this universe yet, but I feel like because though I feel like with with Sony and what they have up their sleeve, it's like basically like trying to create their own thing, but everyone's like oh, like try sell the rights back like of Spider-Man back over to Sony. Like yeah, that's just like physically insane. I mean, if you think about it. Because like if you like think about it, like it's like we've been like trying to like like because if even ever since the all those movies though, like man, it's just like like so like crazy on how like because yeah. So I mean, because I figured with these live streams, I'm gonna probably do these more often. But I kept thinking like, yeah. So because I'm thinking like oh, what's because even though I saw Madam Web, and I'm pretty sure like no one is gonna go out and like a waste of time and money on this movie or like or just go and see it no matter how bad it is and just to form their own opinion, of course. But even with those bad reviews and just like stuff like that, it's like kind of like ugh. Hold on one second. Well, if we can get some people in here, that would be great. I mean, if we can get some people, I mean, can you guys like hear me fine? Wow. So this is like I don't know my first or second time you using Streamyard. I have no idea because before this I used to do like like Streamlabs. Like, hold on. I mean that could be the case, but even like I'm not that excited for Craven. Like whatever Sony has cooked up their sleeve, like trying to assemble like so sort of like a Sinister Six. I mean, I was not a fan of Morbius, by the way, and even like the first time I saw it, like I was like, it was like so cringe. Like, damn. And sorry if I've been on mute for so long. Wow. So because I figured where the future is heading, like I feel like there's no clear sense of direction where Sony is going with this. Like damn, like I was like disappointed in my web. The first time I watched it, like and I was like disappointed. It's like it's like hey, what's up, Sonic Z? Like, oh wow, thank you for joining. Like, yeah, so because I'm thinking I mean, I have no idea I mean like damn, it's like man, it's like Sony has like so much like up their sleeve. Like, I don't know where the future is heading. Like, I mean, I'm not even looking forward to Craven. By the way, it's like the trailers and the marketing they all look so bad. I'm excited for it. I mean, even with Aaron Taylor Johnson, I think is good to great in this movie. Like, I mean, like he has the all of the strength to deliver on Craven, but I'm thinking like if y'all like I think everyone knows the source material, like because like yeah, like I mean I'm excited. I mean I'm not that excited for Craven. Like I mean I even rant on Madam Web for how bad it is. I mean trust me, for the first time I watched it, like it was like so bad. Like I think like some sequences like it almost put me to sleep because I went to like a late night showing, like especially on a Valentine's Day. Like I mean it came out on like a Wednesday. Damn. And so and even with like Morbius, like Sony is gonna do something good or something really. If they want another Spider-Man, they'll probably have to reboot him and cast a new Spidey. I mean, yeah, I see your point of what you mean. Like if they want another Spider-Man, they should probably reboot him. Like, yeah, I mean, like I think so. I mean, because even like with like like the well, if they want another Spider-Man, they'll yeah. I see what you mean. That they want another Spidey. They should reboot. I'm like, yeah, I think I know what you mean because even with Miles Morales and he is coming into the MCU in live action, like because I think like when we'll see him in live action, like or like cast a new Spidey. I mean, like I'm not sure if that's the case, but because 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 even with a Spider-Man 4 that's coming with Tom Holland, like we don't know when that movie is coming out, but I'm pretty sure it's been like a slow development here. Like it's been like very slow. Like I don't know. Like, like, I think they should reboot the Sony Spider-Man universe, but because I kept like thinking to myself, like, because I think of what I mean, yeah, like, I think it should be the case, like, because I think of what I think when before Morbius came out, I think like which Spider-Man is going to exist in that universe alone, or would it be Toby, Tom, or Andrew, or cast like a new Spider-Man? Maybe because I think what because I think yeah I think that's what they should do. And Andrew rejected Spider-Man role apparently. Um. Yeah, I guess so. Andrew rejected the role. Andrew, I mean, what do you mean by rejected the role? I don't understand. It's like Andrew rejected the role. I don't know if he rejected the role. Sorry. Like, he said he doesn't wanna play Spider-Man. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean by that, because even after like Spider-Man No Way Home, and people were like saying that like, oh, like, we want the Amazing Spider-Man 3, TASM 3, like, yeah, like ever since it started with like a Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and Morbius, and now with Madam Web, and they're all just like stinkers. But I think Venom is such like a cool movie. But even like people that are saying that like, oh, like they should have a Andrew Garfield in like the next Venom movie, and have like a Venom going up against him. They should put like the two and two together, and like have like a fight. So yeah, I see where you're coming from on that. Huh. Wow, that's like the longest stream I've ever done, like in like a long time. Yeah, Venom needs to fight a Spidey, because yeah, like if we all think back to that, the post credit scene for Venom, Let There Be Carnage, like we saw Venom, like he's now in the MCU. He saw Tom Holland's Spider Man, and like yeah, he got set up for it, and I feel like with that post credit scene and Venom 2, that was just wasted. That was like wasted potential. Like yeah, that was like sort of wasted. Like, I don't understand what Sony's update, or what their plan is. Like, because yeah, like Sony had big potential. Like, they could have had like Tom Holland's Spider-Man going up against Venom. It also set up in Spider-Man No Way Home, like, because like with the Eddie and Venom, like they want to go out and like find like this like Spider-Man, and then he got sent back to his universe, and there was a piece of the symbiote left over for a Tom Holland's Spider-Man to get the symbiote suit. Yeah, and like, man, like, because I feel like we have no idea what's. He said like, now he's probably confused because Tom is not in his universe anymore. So Venom 3 should be him looking for anyone who resembles Spider-Man. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I see what you get by that. Like, yeah, sorry about that. Like, but even with like a Venom 3 and The Last Dance, I think it's like the last movie, right? Like they resumed filming, because I think like I don't know if it's gonna set up another Spider-Man, but I hope so. Like it should be on looking for whoever. Yeah, if they set up in like the last Venom movie, Venom Let There Be Carnage, and Spider-Man No Way Home, that they should at least have Venom fight a Spider-Man in like in his universe. But I think like Marvel Studios can like do what they want, like, because I think they should do it. Like I think like Marvel Studios knows how to handle their Spider-Man, like, because yeah, yeah. With the Venom 3, I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. I am. I think it's gonna be taking place in like a Mexico, or like Venom like trying to like Eddie and Venom, like, yeah. It's just tease Spider-Man. Am I right? Like I don't know any other who would fit Spider-Man better than Tom, Toby, or Andrew. Like, yeah. Yeah, and also reminder, if you guys are in here, smash the like button and subscribe. That'll be very, very much appreciated in the stream and information. So thank you. Yeah, so I think so back to what I was saying, like who'd be a better fit, like Tom, Toby, or Andrew? Like, yeah, I mean, anything like I think like you know what I think yeah I think like I got introduced to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man like in my teens, and but I think like Tom Holland is also my favorite Spider-Man, but you with Tom, Toby, and Andrew, like because I kept like the thing like I think like I mean Toby is somewhere up there. Yeah, Toby is somewhere up there, right? Like, yeah, like because I think what Sony is trying to get with here is because I'm just gonna please say this. I think like they just like sell the rights for Spider-Man back to Sony, right? Like they should sell the rights back and just like and let them handle it, like right? Like because man, and even with their canceled projects of what Sony had in the works, like they have plans for like a Sinister Six movie. Like they clearly set up in like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 because yeah, yeah. Like, man, like I cannot brag like how many times how much I mean I didn't like Man and Web, but I did enjoy the action, right? I mean, I did enjoy the action scenes and the fight scenes. Like they were like very cool. Like I enjoyed it. I mean, like even with the three Spider Women that were like teamed up, and I think like with like someone who's like behind that movie, like I think like they were saying like with the three Spider Women, like they didn't have time for like an origin story. Like and we barely saw them in the movie. Like I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen the movie, but even when they're all like suited up like I mean, the whole movie it's just like dumb and stupid, but by the way, like, and even with the marketing, it's man, I don't know, man, man, this is like the longest I've ever gone live. So, oh man, yeah. So I mean, I think I don't know if it's doomed to fail, but let's see, the multiverse ruin and Tom Holland Spider Man. To be honest, I know he's a fresh start, but he's gonna have to meet the TVA and Deadpool before Secret Wars or in the film. I mean, yeah, I mean, like especially with like Spider-Man 4. Like, I mean, I don't know when that's coming out because I think like I mean Tom Holland is going to suit back up as Spider-Man again. Like he's not like a fresh start. He's got to meet the TV. I don't know. I think in like Deadpool 3, like I mean, anything can happen. We're in the multiverse saga, and then even with the Deadpool 3 trailer, and that like teased like so much, being like, the TV. That's up to Sony though. I mean, that is pretty much up to Sony. Like, if they want to have like a Tom Holland Spider-Man appear in Deadpool 3, like for like some sort of like a cameo, like I mean, that could be good too. Like, damn, I just want to know. I mean, yeah, for whatever Sony has up their sleeve with Spider-Man 4, like they want to make this like a mega blockbuster, they want to bring in the live action Spider-Verse with Toby and Andrew along with Tom, so that they mess around. But like I mean, I just want like a street level, like a standalone, like just like a solo Spider-Man movie, especially in Spider-Man 4. Yeah, like I just want like a normal Spider-Man movie, like this, like Tom Holland Spidey on his own. He's like essentially a Spider-Man. Yeah, he's just like basically Spider-Man. Like I don't know, like uh man. I mean, I wish she could be. I wish she could be. Toby should be the main Spidey. I mean, man, Toby should be the main Spidey. I mean, dude. I mean, that's up to the studio, which is Sony, and I mean, I don't know if he would appear in this, but I mean, if that ever happens, like hallelujah. I mean, in Deadpool, 3, I mean, I don't know if I'm expecting like a Spider-Man to show up. If it's like Tom, Toby, or Andrew, like man, it's just like so hard. I mean, especially after No Way Home, like I think of what Sony has of what it takes, just to like just bring in like a Spider-Man like in Deadpool 3. Like, that could be a setup for Secret Wars. Like just have the three Spider-Man, the live action Spider-Verse come together in like a big event like in Battle World, and just like like I mean they should just say them for like Secret Wars because I keep like sorry. Because I keep on thinking like back like I think weeks ago because I think I said in a video where like Sony wants Toby and Andrew to appear in Spider-Man 4, but like Kevin Feige and Tom Holland have keep on saying, oh, like let's like keep it on like the on the down low, right? But like I think they should just save it for Secret Wars. Like and it's just like a lead like a Toby and Andrew alone on phone for like a while now, and then have them come back in like a couple years for Secret Wars and have them team up with Tom Holland Spider Man. Like, I mean, because I mean, Secret Wars is gonna be like a big event, right? Like, and we're gonna have all these people, going up against Kang. Like, I mean, if they can like recast like a different Kang, because that's what I'm thinking. Like, man, it's like, I mean, I think like what Sony is doing right now is sort of like crazy and just like not willing to give the chance or like not sure what they're doing up their sleeve. But I feel like I mean, and it's especially with the Mana Web, they're like zero post credit scenes and essentially it leaded towards nowhere. But I think like I mean it's really cool. I mean I like Dakota Johnson's performance, but I think she definitely deserves better. Like especially after Madam Web. So yeah, I mean, that like so like answers your reply. Like Toby should I mean, yeah, like, and also to add more on top of that, like, I mean, I don't think like Marvel Studios would have like a Spider-Man appear in Deadpool 3. If Tom Holland like shows up, like, I mean, that would be cool. But but again, that's up to Sony and that's up to the studio. And but even under the bad reception of what they're trying to build up, it's useless. But even like like yeah, like uh, Tom should get Venom and be Spider-Man the black suit, and then that's the story done. I mean, yeah, I mean, ever since because I kept like thinking back to that time when we got the like Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the black symbiote suit, like and like because that's how in the source material in the comics, and that he dons the symbiote suit, like, because even if you because saw me and like wearing like a type of shirt like in my content somewhere, like yeah, like Tom Holland Spider-Man should go up against Venom because he literally wore like he dons the black symbiote suit and then like have Venom fight Spidey. Like that was clearly set up, and I don't know. Sony just abandoned that. Like, but like everyone keeps on saying that like Andrew Spider-Man should be the one like fighting Venom. Like, that could be a cool thing. Like, if like Andrew ever gets his third movie or Toby gets his fourth Spider-Man movie, but Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is. So, oh my gosh, spectacular Spider-Man. Oh man, yeah, he should like it's we get end the story. I mean, yeah, I mean, like because I think with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, like he has Spider-Man 4 coming up, and like three more movies. He has another trilogy of like three more movies with Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6, and then like because I think like with like Spider-Man 4, like because back to what I said like earlier in the stream, because with Sony, they're trying to rush this out and made this like like a multiverse movie and trying to set up trying to set up the King and Dynasty, which I mean I don't think it's no longer the title, but if it's going to set up the next Avengers movie, because even like back like last year when they said Tom Holland Spidey would be like the leader in the King Dynasty in Avengers 5. And like for I don't know if they would end his arc, but I think like in Spider-Man No Way Home, like I think it was like the perfect ending, the perfect conclusion to that trilogy. Like I mean, we see him now on his own. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, like yeah. Oh, I mean, sorry if my if my mic settings are like a little bit low here. Like, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think so too. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. But because I think back to what Tom Holland said. I mean, like he is taking a break from acting, like and maybe because I think back to like months ago. I think back in that sense to saying like he doesn't want to do the next Spider-Man trilogy. I mean, he doesn't want to suit up back as Spider-Man just for the sake of it, like for like no reason at all. I mean, like Tom Holland, Spidey. Tom Holland does deserve his rest because that dude has been suited up as Spider-Man ever since Cap Civil War, right? Like he's been like suited up for like a long time, but even for how Sony is gonna set up like a Tom Holland Spidey in the Sony Spider-Man Universe and for whatever like spin-offs that Sony has of their sleeve. Like, I mean, yeah, trust me. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna go down like a bad route, but after Morbius and after Madam Web and probably like. After Craven, which is like destined to fail, just like Madam Web did. But I think if it might turn out okay, because we've all we've all seen it all. Mm, like a Sony's reboot of Spider-Man. Sony's reboot of Spider-Man. Let me see. Sony's reboot. Because I think like they should have just like I don't know if they would like they could definitely reboot or just like the MCU is rebooting after Secret Wars, but I think like Sony should definitely like reboot everything like or like get like a new Spider-Man, but even for how they're gonna set that up for the future, but hey, it's just like a waiting game at this point in time. So. Oh man, we've at it for like a half hour. Wow, this is like the best stream. Yeah. So, man, it's like there's like so much. Like, I man, like when I looked at the the Rotten Tomato score for like Madam Web, like it wasn't like the low score, right? I mean, it was pretty much in the low score. So and even with Spider-Man No Way Home, like where that ended off of, like, I mean, that was like a timeless event. Man, I mean, there's like so much, or if I even want to like say here, like I think Tom's story of becoming Spider-Man should. I mean, I don't think it should become different. I mean, like, I mean, he didn't have an origin story for when he was introduced in Cap Civil War. Like I mean, I mean, even like, Marvel made a like a Tom Spidey like a non-origin story, just like with the Fantastic Four, like, and now, like, because that's like a three iterations of Spider-Man, and like one of them does have an origin story, because I think, like, of what, man, it's like, because with like the other movies, like, that would be cool, I guess. Like, yeah, because I think, like maybe because I think, like, if Sony was willing to start fresh, if they're willing to start over and have like a new Spider-Man, because I think back to when before Morbius came out, like, they were saying, oh, like, there was going to be a new Spider-Man, and that there was going to be a Spider-Man established in the Sony Spider-Man universe, and people were saying, like, oh, and people and insiders that are saying, oh, like, Andrew Garfield is going to be the main Spider-Man in the Man Web universe, but and it was originally going to be Tom's, but that was like all like last minute decisions, or like because they got like the timeline wrong. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I've been like, disappointed, with the stuff that like Sony has put out, with their spin-offs, and having no idea of where it is headed. Like, I physically have no idea. Like, where it's heading. Like, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure, when Craven comes out, I'm definitely gonna be, ranting about that movie too. But it depends how good or bad it is. I think it comes out later this year, like probably in like summer of 2024. But yeah, like, there's like a whole bunch of stuff coming out from the Sony Spider-Man universe, including for Craven and Venom 3. Like, it's basically like gonna lead towards nowhere. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, or like, if something has, Sony, cooking up their sleeve. Yeah, if like Sony is gonna have something cooked up their sleeve, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Damn. All right. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the chats. Wow. Wow. This is like the longest stream that I ever had in like a long time, because, man, I was nervous of doing live streams, but like now it's like, and now with like a stream yard of what I have here, it's like, magnificent. Let's see. I want to see him make his Spidey suit. If Sony makes a reboot, it will be better if it was realistic that he made it himself. Unlike Tobey Maguire, looks like a millions cash of cash. What? I want to make him his Spider-Man suit. I want to make a reboot. Yeah, yeah, not sure if it was realistic. He made it himself. Like, yeah, with the our MCU's Peter Parker in the MCU, yeah, he definitely made that homemade suit. Like, he definitely made it by himself. But with the Stark Industries, with Tony Stark, they made him that suit. Like, that's what made him Spider-Man. But I'm feeling like they should have a Tom Holland Spider-Man in their universe more, because they pretty much established that like Venom exists in the MCU. Venom should fight a Spider-Man in that universe, or probably in like I don't know if they could be an Andrew or like or Toby. I mean, I think of more like Tom's because even that, even with the way even with the way that it's set up, like I mean, they should definitely set it up like because and they're just going to like you know abandon everything. Like they left a bit of venom in his universe. I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, they, definitely did. They did yeah, they I mean, like, because they, like, set it up in Spider-Man: No Way Home, especially in that post-credit scene, like, they, definitely, like, abandoned that, like, I don't know if they're gonna touch upon, like, especially in Venom 3, like, I don't know if they're going to, like, touch upon that, like, touch upon, Venom, like, leaving the symbiote like there's still a piece of symbiote laying around like that's not for Tom Holland Spider-Man to get in that suit. Yeah. Yeah, and also going back to what you said, like because I think like Sony should like do it. Like I mean like yeah, yeah, I mean I'm guessing you're right. They did leave like a bit of Venom in his universe, but even with the point of this whole discussion, like I think like Sony could do better. Like uh Kang in the comics makes Thanos from MCU look like the villain of of the week. Yeah, I mean, like even like yeah, it's gonna be like it's like a big event. Like I mean, it's gonna be big. It's like Sony Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, because I kept like thinking back, like because I think like someone tweeted out that like hold on like I don't know because Morbius was coming to Disney Plus on March 1st, something like that. But I think like someone or something like tweeted out, but but I'm thinking like I think like man like there's like so much potential of what Sony can do like they wouldn't like follow up on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or like Andrew Garfield like oh man it's like I mean I know like if we should be concerned for Sony at this point I mean that they should like sell the rights for Spider-Man back to Marvel like man they can handle it like I mean like Kevin Feige and the team like and the big leagues know how to handle Spider-Man. So yeah, like because like and even with Madam Web and with that villain who was like the Spider-Man variant and that was trying to hunt down these three hunt out these three Spider Women that they were trying to save a baby Peter Parker, like that was like the synopsis or like some details that came out like years like in the making, like that's what plot details said, but like I'm thinking like that could be the case. Had the most comic accurate suit Toby had. Yeah, like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 had the most comic accurate. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I mean, I like Andrew Garfield. I mean, like, I like Andrew Garfield's Spidey. Like, I think I was first introduced to him, and then I was introduced to Toby's, and then I was introduced to Tom Holland's. But I think like with the three Spider-Man, but like if you look at it this way, even with the three Spider-Man that had like the best suits, like and it even came together in Spider-Man No Way Home as like the Spider Bros or like the Spider Bros, they were trying like do something like something like that. Yeah. So man, so wow, so my last couple of thoughts, like what Sony has of their sleeve, I think it's like I don't know if it's destined to fail or we should be concerned of what they're building up. Like, because even with El Mortal that was supposed to come out this year, even Sony announced years ago that they were making an El Mortal movie with Bad Bunny in that film as their main lead, but that ended up getting shelved or ended up getting canceled. What what happened to everyone else? What like like of whatever Sony has, like I think I don't know if they are in good hands because we saw on how those movies. Anyways, I mean I just want to come on here and like rant and talk about this discussion about how like if we should be concerned or worried about Sony's Spider-Man Universe and with their spin-offs or what they have planned, but like they clearly like after Man Web and if they were like zero post credit scenes, like they had like the weakest villain, like and so some people say like with Man Web it looked like the Marvels 2.0, but I mean that is different, like that. I mean it was the MCU's first flop, right? Like that was the MCU's first flop, right? Like let's see what else is in this chat. Like yeah, so yeah, I'm planning to do these streams more often, like or if like spoiler talk or reviews or like or whatever big news drops. I mean, yeah, I'm planning to do these more often. I'm trying to get back in the way of doing live streams now. So yeah, this was a fun conversation to have. I mean, thank you to all that joined and smash the like button and so support this channel and like any type of way. I'm planning to go big. I mean, but yeah, I mean, that's gonna do it for the stream. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think? What's going to happen with Sony's Spider-Man universe? I mean, like, and whoever's coming now. I mean, like, I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, if you're concerned about the Sony Spider-Man universe, let me know in the chat or like in the comments, or if I should answer some like a last minute comments in the chat, like yeah, like yeah, but yeah, I don't know if we should be like concerned at all, but I think I don't know if Sony is in good hands here. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for the stream. I'm planning to do these more often, so keep an eye out on this channel, and yeah, and with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and straight.